Good morning, everyone. Giving it a few minutes before we get just letting some last minute people come in. Welcome to anyone who's streaming with us.
Hush. Too early for that kind of music. Too early to be rocking out, man. Way too early to be rocking out.
Never too early for rock. What do you mean, man?
Too early to be rocking out.
I've already had Black Flag on today. What are you talking about?
How's this up?
There's a like t-shirt guy or whatever. Oh, actually, it's the one I'm wearing right now. He's called Lurking Class, and he just did a new drop. And his like logo or whatever is this kind of skeleton guy, and so it's the 4 black flag bars, and then progressively the little skeleton guy is peering out like a little bit more as he goes across all 4 bars. It's
what really a great idea.
And then he's got another one that says Mommy's Little Monster across the top, and it's like this wild looking spider in the middle of a spider web. So yeah, there's several of them that have like these total, callbacks to Black Flag and Social D. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're on the way.
I always wanted to do the Bones Brigade skeleton, it's like coming out of paper or whatever. I wanted to do that coming out of a kick drum, but I never got a graphic design. I mean, it'd be really, all you got to do is just put a circle around it, but I never got a dude to do it. I always wanted to make a t-shirt that was like, and it looked like the same writing and everything, but it says Drum Brigade and Bones Brigade. Because it's,
one of my, crazy drum businesses of the day idea a while back was I wanted to have an online, like, custom kick drum order thing where basically we like screen print. I don't know how you do like screen print or whatever, so you could literally get whatever you want on a kick drum head. I'm sure somebody does it out there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's tons of companies that do that now.
Yeah. So
there isn't an easy one though. It would be cool to do like I always thought it would be cool to do a business with like very much like Teespring.
Yeah,
where you can put your company's logo on drum heads or company's logo on drumsticks.
Yeah,
and it's just made to order, like just like Teespring, or
exactly
Shopify or something like that, where you can do like out of the ordinary stuff. The problem is though, like it's hard to. Like, who do you get to print your drumsticks? Like, you have to do all of that stuff yourself.
Right, exactly.
So,
yeah, it's not like a t-shirt where there's all this print-on-demand stuff out there.
Yeah.
You watch anybody new or exciting over the weekend?
Man,
going?
I've been really, 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 really swamped this weekend, and like not with work. My wife is just wanting me to. Everything is gone sideways. Like I'm like I gotta be at the studio like recording all weekend on Saturday, especially all day.
Somebody can't find the link to Chops and Coffee.
Oh really?
Yeah. On Instagram, it just showed up.
Okay,
Brian.
One set.
Okay. It's too long now.
Copy. I normally check that before we start.
Oh, it just popped up.
You got him, Corey?
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah, so I didn't really. I was trying to get in here and work all weekend, and I just was not able. I was able to for a little while on Saturday, but I've been kind of shut off. Like I haven't been looking at anything, like any social media or anything. I've just been either hanging with the wife or like, I don't know, or just being in here like, and then I started getting sidetracked and being creative in not the ways that I needed to be creative. And so I took a couple photos. I was like, oh, my camera, that's cool. And then there was like some cool shots that, you like just see something and you're like, hold on, I got to grab my camera really quick. And that's what was happening with my buddy was in here like working, and it just looked cool. He just looked like in the zone, and he didn't know I had my camera out, and so I was just like, I gotta grab this really quick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I was like, I'm in here almost every day, and I never really am inspired in that way. Like, I'm always looking for something to take a picture of just to test my camera, but for some reason that moment was like, oh, hold on, that's cool. That looks, and then through the lens too, it really looked cool. So I was like, No,
that was a cool shot, and I think the one you put up on social media with the kind of webbing in the back of the chair, kind of set up to the right side of the frame.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. No, that was very like visually striking. That like really
cool.
Your eye right there.
I can never tell because I'm still trying to develop my eye.
Don't feed his ego.
I'm always trying to figure out what my wife has an incredible eye for that kind of stuff. But like even on her phone, she's just like, she doesn't know how to really use the camera, but she knows how to like capture a good picture. And we'll take like the same picture, but I'm like, dude, yours looks so great. But I did one where it's resting on the floor tom, and it's blurry at the bottom, and it's like, for some reason, just the lens I was using and the way I was using it, because it was on the floor tom, it made the whole bottom blurry. And I know it's not probably correct, but I was like, no, that's dope. That's what I like. I'm
just like drums. There is no correct. If it looks good, it's right.
Yeah, and I think I like
it wasn't a mistake. You did it on purpose.
I like that it's you know, I know what it is, but everybody else will probably just think, oh, you touch the film or something, you know, it looks like that kind of thing. But it's like, for me, it's like, oh, it's the drum head. I was like down low to get the drum head, like kind of in the foreground or whatever. So it was cool. It was really, really, really nice though, because I haven't taken a picture on my phone. I mean, I'm on my camera in it's been months. Like it's been a couple months because I've just been using my camera for work, like, you know. So it was really nice. And then I brought my camera yesterday to the beach. We hung out with some friends, and I didn't use it at all. And then I'm like, forget it. It's not going to happen today. I left it in the car, and then I started seeing all these cool shots, like underneath this pier that looked amazing. And I was just like, dang it. Why did I leave my camera?
Use your phone.
Yeah, it's not the same. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome this morning. Welcome to Monday. Cool shirt, Justin.
Man, it's West Virginia University drumline.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like bold shirts like that, where it's like no denying what it is, you know, like
right.
Or like no denying like what you're saying, you know, like drum. Oh, that guy must be a drummer. I think I should make more Drum Brigade shirts like that are just like drummer or something. I love drums. Like I don't know. Yeah, I won't spend too much time talking. We can just get started here. Still letting some people in the room, but I like what you're saying, Jason, that like, you know, being creative in that way, like taking pictures, seeing something, and then feeling inspired by something around you, and then going for it, you know, like not losing that opportunity. There's something to that with playing music too, you know. If you see an opportunity, you kind of got to take that chance and go for it. Like especially with drumming, you have to do that on the fly. If you're, you know, playing a jazz gig or you're improvising in some way. But it's really cool to find your inspiration from outside places. So if you're constantly, in my opinion, if you're constantly inspired by only other drummers that you're seeing on social media, it can be very limiting, believe it or not. I mean, in my opinion. So what's up, Jeffrey? So yeah, it's I always like, you know, there's been a couple of sessions that I've done with some guys where like the dub robot guy that you met, Jason, was like another guy I'm always talking about that is like kind of unassuming. You'd never think that he is as creative as he is, but like there's been times where he's like, all right, let's just like look at this picture and then let's hit record and let's go. Just play whatever you think, and it's like some of the most amazing stuff, or like I was saying, he'll find sounds from tunnels where trains are going by. Oh, sorry. I was wondering what's going on. What was that? So anyways, yeah.
I was just giving Jeffrey my sympathies for being stuck in Ohio.
Oh, that's what's up. Sorry, man.
Yeah, he's at the airport.
But cool that you're here, man. Cool that you're
so cool.
joining us.
I got my pad.
Yeah.
Got my
Sweet. Heck yeah. Representing in public. I love it. One of these times, man, when it warms up, you guys are going to see me like with my iPad at the beach. I'm like already planning out how I can make this work, but yeah. So, all right, cool. Let's jump in here. Pretty light. I pulled some pretty light ones today just so we're not crazy, but also we got a new one from Dave. Thank you, Dave, for sending that one. So it's like a kind of a paradiddle challenge pyramid thing. Let me get rid of Sparta here. There we go. Let me get a metronome. Man, I am trying to wrap my head around the day I have ahead of me, and I am failing so far. I'm so tired already. Just thinking about it. All right. Let's see. All right, easy one first. Very easy one first. Eighth notes, accents on the beat, then accents off the beat. We can do this one-handed though. So starting with your right, and then we can also do this with ostinato as usual. So I'm gonna do the samba one. Ooh. I'm going to do the regular one for this first one. All right, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, let's do this one like, since it's really easy, we can. That's too fast. There we go. All right, so right hand, left hand. Right hand for 2 measures, left hand for 2 measures. Getting my bearings here. All right. And we can do an ostinato if you want. That's optional. Here we go. 2, ready, go. We're going to continuously repeat, as you can see. Halfway there. Last one. Left. Not too bad. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute, where's my coffee? Oh. Justin, we've been rocking your kick drum thing like every day, like last week. I wrote it out and I did a couple different other variations, and it's like, man, I've been using that so much. It's so great.
Yeah, I love that thing. It's a lot with fills and stuff around the kit.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like when you start like peeling back the layers. There's so much you can do with that, and like
Right.
that's only one. It's like only 16th notes, and you just start building chops and start adding diddles, and man, you could start adding accents. And Jeffrey sent one that's like playing like displacing a paradiddle diddle, but you're still playing it at 16th notes. That's really cool. We'll
Right.
look at that. I'll try to work on that one before Wednesday and try to get that one going. That's really
Sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Oops. Here we go. A 1, a 2, ready. Last one here. Right. Left. Hey. Da 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 do da do da do da do da. Here we go. Ostinato for me. 1, 2, ready, go. Last one here. Yay. Oops. Hit the wrong button. You guys got one more? Let's go one more. One, 2, 1, 2, hey. Ah. Halfway. Ah. Ah. Last one here. Man, I haven't done it that fast. I normally use this one like with really like kind of like the first lesson that I'm trying to help students to understand what accents are. So I've always ever done this one at a really, really slow tempo. All right. My favorite. Let me get some different sticks here. All right. Not this one. How's everybody doing so far? Everybody all right with that one? Tempo and everything?
Was pretty tricky because for me, once you got faster, I didn't want to. I feel like I tended to want to swing it, you know. So you have to.
Yeah. That's what was hard for me keeping this going. Yeah, I wanted to get that going. Yeah, but anyways, I hear what you're saying. Man, you can't underestimate that ostinato with your feet, even if it's the simple one, man. It'll mess with your mess with what's happening. Did we lose Dave? We lost Dave. Yep, there he is again. I was like, it's not the same without MJ too. Having knee replacement, man. That's like, yeah. If he's our thoughts are with MJ today. Hope everything goes well, man. All right, let's go to the next here. I thought we could do one that we haven't done in a while, old school. Okay. I like this Hugga Dugga Burr. So it's the last one, number 7, Hugga Dugga Burr. This is from the Zildjian website. This is John Mapes, his warm-up number 1. And this is just 16th notes, single stroke, 1 E-anda, and then it's rolling all the way to 3 E-anda. And then it's rolling all the way to 1. And then you do that twice as long. 1 E-anda, 2 E-anda, roll for 3 E-anda, 4 E-anda. And you're playing doubles, not a buzz roll. And then you repeat that. And so we're going to continuously repeat that instead of ending at 1 and recounting. We're just going to keep going for a minute, and then we'll pick up the tempo like we always do. Everybody, any questions? Everybody good with that?
Nothing. I was going to throw a twist in, but I'm not.
What were you going to say? Paradiddles?
Yeah, that way you switch to left and right hands, get to switch back and forth. That way we don't have to stop to switch hands.
Yeah.
So you did the 16th as a paradiddle. So if you started with your right hand, do the first roll with your left hand, and then coming out of that,
yeah,
you do the 16th with your left hand, and the next roll is starting with your right hand. That way you alternate hands.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. And that goes along with our next exercise. That goes along with Dave's thing. So that's an option if you guys want to do that. I think I'm going to try that. If you guys want to try that, paradiddle and then doubles, and then left-handed paradiddle, doubles. Yeah, and then it's right, left, paradiddle, and then burr or doubles. Oops, pause. Also, you guys can, the rule, the drill. You can use your ostinato if you want. Let's see. Let me catch Justin up. Sorry, Justin's re-entering. All right, so hey, Justin, we're doing number 7, Hugga Dugga Burr. If you're okay. At the drum corps, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're doing, instead of right left, we're doing paradiddle burr, so we can switch hands if you want. Anybody else can do singles. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. one. Dude, that's way fun, Nat.
Yeah, wow. I've never thought to play paradiddles and start a left-hand diddle there at
Yeah.
the beginning.
That's really cool. That like once you sink in on that, that feels really nice too.
It reads harder than what it actually is.
Yeah. What's that? Sorry.
No, I said the concept sounds harder than what it actually is.
Oh yeah. I thought somebody else was saying something in the background.
No, you're hearing his background.
Yeah. So yeah, it once I sunk in and was like, oh, okay, it really is like, man, it massages both sides of your brain. That's really cool. Let's go again. One, two, ready, go. Right here. Very nice. Let's go one more. I don't know about this. I don't know about this for me. All right. Here we go. One, two, one, two. Ah. Gosh. Now I'm thinking too much. All right, so I lost it towards the end. I got to work on that, but that's really cool. I really like that. So yeah, I started cheating at the end there. I started just playing singles, and then the 1E and a 2E, and I played as paradiddles, but I was also cheating my rolls too.
Oh, no cheating.
No
cheating, man. Yeah. No cheating.
Okay. Very cool. All right, that one's going to be adopted into the that one might make it to the desktop folder. That's cool. I got a whole folder of like stuff that we use for chops and coffee now. All right, so this one, this is Dave's contribution. Is that what am I at? Where am I at here? Hold on, I'm on the wrong page. I can close that. There we go. Paradiddle Pyramids. So basically, this is just paradiddles, single paradiddles, double paradiddles, triple paradiddles, double paradiddles. Then you go back to singles. So you work your way all the way up, then you work your way all the way back. So this can be confusing, like the 3/4 right here. But if you just think about the sticking pattern, you're still playing 16th notes, and then you're just doing double paradiddles 4 times. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. It because there's 6 notes in a double paradiddle. I've always played them as triplets, so or not always, but you know what I mean. Because there's 6 notes, that's why it makes it an odd phrase. But yeah, so if you do it in 3/4, then it lands on beat 1 again, and then you can just do it twice, or yeah, so or 4 times, and then triple paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. I'm gonna have a really hard time just playing only one accent on the first beat. I always want to play my double paradiddle and my triple paradiddle like. So I'm going to be working on making sure they're even notes, but we'll see. So single paradiddle for 1 measure, 4 double paradiddles, 4 triple paradiddles, then 4 regular or 4 double paradiddles, 4. So you're just doing 4 of each rudiment. Sometimes it works out to 2 bars, sometimes it works out. But if you just think 4 paradiddles, 4 paradiddle diddles, 4 double paradiddles, 4 triple paradiddles, then work your way backwards, back down to singles. You're good. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Everybody know how to do single, double, and triple paradiddles? I can't see everyone. Everyone good? All right.
I only put the 3/4 thing to make it work out on paper, but like you said, it's really just supposed to be 4 of each.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of in 3 or anything.
Yeah, that kind of stuff for my limited reading skills, like it confuses me. That's why I wanted to just explain.
Yeah, totally.
Just like what you said. So, all right, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Let's keep repeating it. Let's get to the bottom and just keep going, and then I'll stop us, and then maybe we can try it left-handed. All right, here we go. Oh boy, those are already our 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1, 2, ready, go. I'm doing those accents so you know which ones we're on. Doubles, triple. Here we go. There's the ending. Very cool. All right. How's that tempo? Is it a little too fast for anybody, or is it good? Do we need to go a little bit slower to learn it? Everybody good? Okay. Everybody can hear. Like I said, I have trouble thinking about the double paradiddle and the triple paradiddle without putting those single note accents. So I'm going to keep doing that just so you guys know where we're at. If that helps you guys, I don't know, but it helps me to remember where I'm at. I can really focus it and try to play just a single accent, but it helps me to do it without saying singles, doubles, triples. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready. Halfway there. Last one here. Okay, so yeah, it is actually really cool when you just do the accents that are intended. That sounds really cool. I like that 3/4 one. It sounds like kind of like a I like that. It's cool. All right, let's go again.
I know this sounds weird, but it reminds me of ice skating for some reason. That push and glide. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
My brain works.
Hey, whatever gets you there, man. Whatever gets you to the repeat symbol. Man, that's the same idea, the pizza rhythm thing, you know? People are like, "What the heck are you talking about?" It's like, man, it works. It's just however it gets you to the end, you know? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready. Oh, I can see it. Halfway. Last one. Ooh, I like that a lot. That's getting my little brain going, man.
Spice it up.
Uh-oh.
Add a flam at the beginning on each
accent. Oh yeah, we can do that.
Like this, Dave.
Oh, thanks, man.
This is cool.
A lot of people don't focus on the the double paradiddles or the triple paradiddles. They always focus on the paradiddle diddles or something.
Yeah. I have a really cool chop for your double paradiddle. I'll share with everyone. You can also diddle that single in between the like, or you can diddle those singles in between the diddles.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just recently started thinking about that. It's like a concept I never thought about. Like Thomas Pridgeon was talking about it, like putting a line through the note so you can diddle the diddles. I don't know what the singles. So like, a paradiddle drag, is that what that is? That's a different rudiment. I don't know what it is I'm thinking about. I have to see it, but or the double. So diddling like the off note. So like play the accent here, diddle this one, single, like maybe another accent here, diddle this one, and then right. So like. Or triple. Yeah, I think those are cool. All right, so most likely I'll be taking this and natifying it. That's what we did to that accent exercise. It's really cool, man. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay, let me show you this chop I have my super pads on here, so it'll be quiet, but I got this chop from Fig. Same idea. I think you play it as triplets though. Here, let me take this down. This just got me thinking. So, okay, so it's man, I haven't done this in a while. It's a double paradiddle. Yeah. And you're gonna crash you're gonna crash on. I'm gonna use my ride and my crash because they're silent, and I have just a regular cymbal. So you're gonna play the same thing that I was just doing, the accents. You're gonna play those on either cymbal, and then you're gonna play the diddles on your snare. So it's, and then you're switching. Wait a minute. Now I can't remember it. It's right. You don't have to do that crossover thing. You can just do it like. But it looks really, it's like strikingly, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, it's really like a striking, when you pull that off as like 30-second notes or something, it's like whenever I've seen Fig do it, it's like, what the heck was that? And yeah, really cool. So. Whoops, you're not supposed to hit your mic. All right, so so yeah. If you watch the Uniting the Drum Brigade video, that's one of my moves that I took from Fig. You can do it on the toms. Looks really cool. Or you can just like do it simple. Or if you want to get super gospel chop style, that kind of thing. I can't do it with my kick drum yet, but anyways, yeah. And, I mean, obviously, like all these chops, there's possibilities for anything your heart can desire. So, but that's the basic one. Triple. Yeah. Yeah, you can use that pyramid in solos and stuff like that. Very, very, very cool. Very cool warm-up, Dave. Thank you for that, man.
Cool, thanks, man.
And then thanks to Nat for your input on switching it up, using it. So we can take it like over the next couple of weeks, keep working at it, and then start building on it like we did with that eighth note accent thing. I love that. I have to work on Jeffrey's. Jeffrey has some deep stuff sometimes, so which I love. So I want to work on that before I just go like, we're going to work on this so I can explain it and I can play it for one thing. But that paradiddle diddle thing is dope.
Mine is also old theory. Don't think I haven't mastered any of them.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just being shy.
I see some of the stuff on Instagram where it's like, yeah, I'm doing like 7 on my right hand and then 4 on my left hand and then like 2 on my foot and 3 on like, but it's like this.
That reminds me of a thing we did in college where you're doing 3 against 4,
mm-hmm.
and then your right foot is doing 3 against this 4.
Oh God!
Your left foot is doing 3 against the 4 on your right foot.
Can you still do it?
No.
Yeah.
I think Matt just add numbers.
But yeah, it was somebody thought of it, and we all sat down and looked at each other and like, okay, what? Okay, 3 against 4, against 3 against
4
4 against 3 against 4, and it's weird,
dude.
but it works out.
It might be one thing that where you're like when you hear it, I like that thing where you're if you tell somebody play that, they normally can play that, but if you're like play 4 and 3, they're like, wait, what? You know, if you hear it, then you can maybe do it.
You're doing that with your hands,
and then you're doing the opposite with your feet,
and then do it with your feet. Okay, then it's like combining it all: 3 against 4 against 3 against 4 against 3 against 4.
Yeah, and then you say the alphabet with your, and then you're just
backwards.
Yeah. Tosh has a interesting one. I cannot remember what it was, but it was like the impossible beat, and it was something like that where it was like, I don't know, maybe you guys have heard of it before, but it's something like that where it's a different I don't know, something different, and it was like, yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know what it was, but it was something like that. I got to get Tosh back in here.
Hey, Corey, I put a link in the chat. I never can say the guy's last name right. Glenn Kachi from Wilco.
Yeah.
Doing some, I mean, maybe to you guys it's real obvious stuff, but I watch the stuff he runs through on Instagram, and my head just goes.
Oh, I didn't even know he was like that on Instagram. That's cool.
I don't know. You guys may look at him and go, "It's oh, I know all that," but to me, it's just like he's doing all these like super like weird, interesting things. So he's the drummer from Wilco.
Oh,
I can never pronounce his last name right. His first name is Glenn. The last name is Dave.
Yeah, Glenn Koch. He's a sonar guy. That's why I know him.
Oh. He has there's one song where he has a beat that was I was helping a kid learn one of the songs, and it was like, I want to say it was something like that, like something like that, I think, but I have to hear the song, but I remember learning it, and it was like a 6/8 or 12/8 thing, and then when it got to the verse or the chorus, I like really, it just felt really cool. I liked it a lot. It was really nice.
I love them. I've seen them a ton live. The first time I ever saw them was in somebody's backyard in college.
What?
Yeah, because they're from Belleville, Illinois, up around St. Louis, and I went to school like 2 hours south of there. So there were all these kids from Chicago and St. Louis there, and so it was like a friend of a friend of a friend's keg party type of thing.
Nice.
I walked into the backyard and I'm like, man, I don't know who this band is, but these guys are fucking amazing. This isn't some college band. What's going on?
Yeah.
You totally forget. And then like a year later, I saw them again. And as soon as they started playing, I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is those guys.
Yeah.
That's like my one OG hipster moment that I have in my life.
I wonder how many people have those kind of stories about like No Doubt and Sublime, and like I was a little bit too young to like go to backyard parties when they were playing backyard parties in Orange County. But like I know my wife has a few stories like that where it's like, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing No Doubt like at the mall when they were just blowing up, and they're just, because my wife is from Orange County. She's like, they were just Orange County, the band from Orange County, and like Sublime, No Doubt, and trying to think of who else. The 311 was from
they're from Texas, weren't they?
No, they're from no, they're not from out here. They're from oh gosh,
Midwest somewhere.
Nebraska. They're from Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, like I'm trying to think. Fishbone, like so Fishbone was like the headliner, and they were all copying Fishbone, and then they just blew up. No Doubt just blew up. If you watch Angelo from Fishbone and you watch Gwen from No Doubt, it's like Prince copying James Brown. It's like the same thing. She does all of his moves, even to this day. That dude's probably like 60 and he's still doing all those crazy moves. Anyways,
yeah, he's insane. You're right. I mean, for his level of energy at a show for as long as they've been around is incredible.
He's like the ska version of like Iggy. Like he's just insane, incredible frontman, and like I always say that. I always wanted to do. One of my lifelong ambitions, which I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I always wanted to do a documentary for called Frontman, and it's about like frontmen, like about the best frontmen, like Iggy, what's his name, Angelo, some cool, like just some of the best frontmen that you know. There's this band called the Dillinger Escape Plan. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that band, but he's insane drummers in that band. But anyways, their frontman was just one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. He's this little, like, he's short dude, like 5'3", and just totally muscular, like kind of like not a bodybuilder, but just super ripped. And at Warped Tour, I saw them. I would watch them every day, and they're first of all, they're the craziest band ever, but they had these semi, the semis that open up and they become stages. It was like those kind of stages, and so the band would start, and he would immediately climb the like railing or whatever on the semi, and then be hanging upside down. Like if he falls, he's at least paralyzed at best. Like, and he's hanging upside down, like screaming into the mic, and I'm just like, what is happening? He's jumping off stuff. He's like swinging the mic. It's crazy, man. That dude, there's the dudes from the singer from the Mars Volta is another like insane frontman, insanely good frontman.
You know who you have to add to that is Keith Warren from the Addicts. Have you ever seen the Addicts?
Yeah.
Insane frontman.
Great band, man.
This is almost like an extra from Clockwork Orange. Just
I think that's their whole thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I remember I saw them another time, and like they shot cannons of confetti everywhere, and the stage guys were so bummed, dude. The look on their face was just like what are we gonna do? Like it's funny. Anyways, I always wanted to build a documentary based on just like with interviews and show footage and like showing how intense these dudes are and what goes through their minds, breaking it down. And then there's different people like that. Sorry, Rebecca, go ahead.
I said that's a cool idea.
Yeah. I always like, how much I love video editing and stuff. And so, or making videos. I'm an amateur at best, but I still like doing it. And there's a couple like documentary. I wanted to make documentaries, but it's just like, you got to focus on one thing at a time, I guess that's not true, but you know what I mean? So yeah, I just had to push it aside and be like, I'm not a documentary maker, and like, so yeah.
You should probably just get with somebody who is, and then
it's true.
And then that way it's not all on you. And
then I can just be the interviewer. Yeah, I would like to do it legit though. Like I would like to really legitimately do it. Like try to get some funding for it and do it like be able to show it like at Sundance or try to get it on Netflix or something, So I'd have a crew that's like legit, not me with my Sony camera and like, my iPhone as a light. It would the idea too would have been cool to like, I would have liked to do it like backstage and get actual show footage, be at a show and interviewing these dudes for the documentary and see what they're going through like backstage and how different they are from on stage, I always thought like one of the dudes that I always thought should be in it is either Jesse from Agrolites or Greg from Hepcat. Those two, well, there's two frontmen in Hepcat, and like those two dudes are incredible, like frontmen, but then like Jesse backstage is so different from Jesse on the stage, so there'll be a great interview, it'd be a great thing to see the contrast. So I don't know. See, now you guys got my gears turning again.
Yeah, one of my favorite shots that I've done is actually of Greg from that show you guys did at Adams Avenue Street Fair.
Oh yeah.
In summer, I think it was 19 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get that show was great. I got so many great shots from that show, but Greg's kind of in like the frame right, and he's just, I just caught him at exactly the right moment, and then the band's kind of to the left in the shot, and they're all just jamming out, and it's nice as a photographer when it actually turns out the way you see it.
There's Greg is so like he's just that's what I mean. He's such a great front man. He's so photogenic. You know, he has like a nice physique. He's always dressed really well. Have a safe flight, man. Thanks for joining, Jeffrey. It's great to have you here, man.
I needed this before I head out to Ohio.
Nice.
I'll catch the other ones in the replay if you do them live.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Safe flight, Jeffrey.
Safe flight. Yeah, well dressed, vintage dude, you know, and like just has a presence on stage, you know. It's like it's really cool. It's really something that a lot of people should like take note, you know. Like this is what a front man does, you know. It's pretty cool. So all right, guys. So really fun one today. Really good, and excited for Wednesday. Keep them coming. If you guys have anything you would like to share, of course, please, by all means, go ahead and send them to us. Anybody streaming with us this morning, if you guys want to join Chops and Coffee, just go to the link on drumbrigade.com and fill out the form, and I'll send you the link, and you can join in and chime in with us. And you get a discount on merch for that as well. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a great week. Hope you have a great week, and yeah, I hope you guys get to play drums as much as your little heart's desire. I keep saying that today. All right, and thanks again, Dave, for that warm up. That was really cool.
Cool, man. Thanks.
All right, guys, have a great week.
All right.